Okay, so I just got out of seeing Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1, and this movie is incredible in every term of filmmaking. It is visually one of the best looking movies of the year. The size and the scope and the way they present the West to you is breathtaking to look at. There's a lot of depth and detail into crafting and designing the West, and that doesn't go without saying. This has some of the best use of sound design I have maybe heard in a movie in the past 3 to 4 years. Every raindrop, every gush of wind, every footstep, it really jumps off the screen and creates an immersive experience and really brings the West to life in all the best ways in this movie. And it's a very well shot movie as well. And the performances all across the board here, going from Sam Worthington to Kevin Costner to the lady from the Orphan movies, everyone across the board is exceptional in this movie. But I think Sam Worthington is going to be the show stealer for a lot of people. He is really, really great in this movie. But I think where Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1 is going to differ for some people is the story is either going to make or break this movie for you, because this isn't a normal story. There is a lot going on in this movie. This is a massive story. There's 5 different subplots that you are following throughout this movie, and so at times it can be hard to follow. The story isn't always the easiest to see where they're building to here. Like, the building blocks are all there for where Kevin Costner is building to, but I just felt like there was something missing. This feels like a quarter of a story rather than Chapter 1 being a great and solid introduction into his 4-part franchise here. There's some characters in this movie that show up that, you know, it feels like wasted screen time. It just feels like they don't really need to be there. So there is definitely some downtime in here, and there is some pacing issues throughout the movie, and some of the accents by some of the actors and actresses in here, you know, aren't always the easiest to understand. Michael Rooker, he, I think he's great in the movie, but I just felt like at times that he was kind of mumbling his words, as I found it kind of hard to hear his and other actors' dialogue as the movie was going along. But, I feel that this movie ends at a point where it does get me excited to see where Kevin Costner does go with this franchise. It does get me excited to see his 4-film plan play out, and I'm excited to see part 2. Some of the relationships in the film do work really well. There's one with Kevin Costner and this girl that he meets, which that is probably the best relationship in the movie there. There's a storyline with a kid that I thought was really good, and just giving really an inside look into the different areas and the different kind of paths of the West. I found that really, really interesting to watch here. And just, this is oh wow, one thing I completely forgot to mention: the music score in this movie. If this does not win an Oscar, or at least get nominated for Best Composed Original Score, I don't know where films have come to, because this is a great score, and once again, it helps build out this world. It's very fitting for this Western epic that Kevin Costner has created here. I feel like it's directed really well. The set design is really good of each location that you see. I guess the dirty and the grittiness is also very much front and center here. The action, don't go in this expecting this to be like an action epic by any means, because it's not really an action movie. There's one action sequence in the first probably half an hour of this movie, which is the big action sequence that we've all seen in the trailer, and I thought, like, spectacle wise, that's probably one of the best action sequences I have seen, as far as seeing the chaos and the violence kind of play out amongst these different groups. Yeah, like, it's just, go out and see the movie. The sound design alone is worth the purchase of a movie ticket, and I would encourage more people to go invest money in this, because this is a franchise that I think Kevin Costner has a lot of passion in, and I think this is a franchise that a lot of people will like. It's just this is a stepping stone. This is a stepping stone that it's in the right direction. I think we just need to. I think we just need to do it a little bit better. But otherwise, this is one of my favorite movies of 2024 so far.